Crete enters the contest tonight with a 13-3 record. Coach Derek Spence. The officials for tonight are the referee on field, Chuck Swanson, assisted by Curtis Silver and Luke Derwin. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. We apologize for some technical difficulties. We will restart the anthem momentarily.
Depending on how all the other matches in the Class B come down to. They are currently ranked number 9. The Cardinals, 13-3 on the season, and the Lincoln Northwest Falcons, 3-12. They took down Beatrice just last night. Cardinals beating Norris 7-0.
Samuel Corbin with the start of the game. Throw in for the Falcons.
All right. So just appeared that I was muted. First Jorge, now me. Brandy's coming for the both of us. All right. So like I was saying, we welcome you to this beautiful Tuesday of the month of April. Last day of April. Tomorrow starts May. Beyond that, so besides that, we have the Crete versus Lincoln Northwest sub-district final game. The Crete Cardinals are 13-3, and the Lincoln Northwest Falcons are 3-12 on the season. Cardinals taking a big win against Norris. Final score 7-0, and the Lincoln Northwest Falcons taking a win over Beatrice in the sub-district semifinals. Final score being 1-0. Corner kick for the Falcons to start off. Osvin Garcia passes the ball to Pascual. Pascual back to Osvin. Osvin is able to remain possession, drives the ball forward, and gets dispossessed. Slide tackle, not called. So Jorge, looking at the point leaders, Crete is still number 9. Alcorn North took a win against Mount Michael yesterday, 2-1. That was the final score. Moved them up.
Yeah, unfortunately, the power points don't really help us. We playing against Lincoln Northwest team. It's a Division 4 team, so we'll end up with less points, which will move us a little bit down. So we might end up playing Omaha Roncalli. We'll have to see how the power points shake out for the rest of the teams. But so far, it's not looking. For sure, we will not be able to host. I don't think mathematically it'll come out for us to host, but we might move down to 9th place or 10th place instead of 9th place. Still, the top 16 will get to play in the district final.
Just not getting that home field advantage.
If you're not in the top 8, right, you don't get to host. Only the top 8 host, and then the bottom 8 travel. It's a nice use of his body there to get control of the ball.
Osvin,
but he's by himself, so he's just gonna have to wait. Tries to take somebody on, but it'll be a corner kick here.
kicked out of bounds by number 29, Daniel D. Ulisco.
So Crete with the first corner of the game. Crete again in their black and red uniform, and Lincoln Northwest with the white uniform. So far, they haven't lost in this postseason with that black uniform, so hopefully they continue with that this game.
Alvarez takes the corner off the foot of number 29. Giovanni Dima sends it forward.
And it's nice to see that for this game, we got back our starting right back, or left back, Elias Raimundo Tercero.
And Juan is still not in.
And he got moved up to play left wing with us still missing Juan Tercero Martin. So he moved up, but we also gained Christopher back. And so Christopher took in that central defensive position next to Emmanuel Chanchabak. And so that should give us a little more help in the back end.
So this is not our full starting lineup.
No, unfortunately, we're still missing Diego in the midfield, and we're missing Juan Tercero Martin, and then Alfredo as well. Yeah. I think Alfredo will be able to join us for the district final, as long as we win this game here. He'll be able to join us for the district final, and then we'll be closer to full strength.
Enzo now in the box. Enzo takes a shot and just rolls right.
Just goes off his left foot and goes into the right side of the goal. So far, Crete gets the first shot, the first bit of action here. And this is the way we want to play the game. So it's been Crete with the possession of the game, and all the action has been on the defensive half of Lincoln Northwest. And Lincoln Northwest, much like Norris, they have a lot of young guys. They don't have as many seniors. It's a pretty new program. And So they're just building their culture, building their program.
Second year, right?
Yep. And just like Crete, when they started back in the year 2000, they had a couple of rough years at the beginning.
Now we've seen the program surely develop. All right. Heath is able to get possession and gives it to Pascual.
Pascual was just trying to get it into the middle where we had more Cardinals, but is not able to get it to one of our players.
Ball gets sent. We'll go out of bounds. Will be a throw for the Cardinals. Throw in, taken. And we'll go long. We'll stay in bounds. Northwest remains possession. Ball gets sent forward into.
That number 7 was offside anyway, so
yeah,
the play wouldn't have counted if he would have gotten to it.
On Heath. Pascual to Gael. Gael wasn't able to get full control of it.
Crete played this team earlier in the season, and they came out with a win. They played up in Lincoln Northwest's home.
Now Enzo still remaining possession. Enzo. And the ball.
That could have been called a foul on Enzo too on that slide tackle there. He kind of took down the player, not on purpose, but when Crete played earlier in the season against this team, they came out with a 6-0 victory against them.
Carlos. Plus in the middle to Osvin. And
little shot on goal there for Osvin. Little cross from Carlos. Took it all the way to the end line and then dragged it back for Osvin, but he's not able to score on that.
Gael to Pascual. Number 1 fought for that ball hard. Giovanni Dimas, but gets intercepted by Heath. Pascual to Owen.
Called a foul there on number 4 or number 11 or number 10 for Lincoln Northwest. So if you can see, I don't know if you can notice, Lincoln Northwest is pressing a lot higher than some other teams do with the ball. So that's leaving them exposed a little bit in the middle and on the defensive side. But I think that's part of their game plan to try and pressure Crete so they don't have the space in the passing lanes so that they can get their game going.
That play style could be a hit or miss.
Well, unfortunately, with that playing style, there's no way they can keep it up for the whole game. You run a lot, trying to pressure the ball up high. So ball went out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Crete.
Osvin. Goes out of bounds. Another throw for the Cardinals. There's 2 substitutes for Lincoln Northwest getting ready to go here soon. Goes out of bounds once again. Now will be a throw for Northwest.
Throw into the Falcons.
Here come the substitutes first substitutes of the game.
Looks like number 7 and number 12. Number 7, Eddie Garica. It might be Garcia.
Garica, yeah. Number 12, Darian Smith.
Into the game for the Falcons, number 7, Eddie Garcia, and number 12, Darian Smith.
And number 12, Darian Smith, a sophomore.
Great with possession of the ball. Christopher sends the ball out of bounds. Will be a throw for Falcons. Taken by number 1, Giovanni Dimas, or leaves it up to number 3, True Banderas. Over out of bounds, number 10, Zenedine takes a throw in.
He's got an awesome soccer name.
Yeah, he does, for sure.
It's spelled a little different than Zinedine Zidane, but
So
Yep, they're fighting hard for that ball. Christopher gets fouled. It'll be a free kick for the Cardinals.
That is 2 fouls already. Manuel takes the free kick, finds Carlos. Carlos looking for a pass. Ball gets intercepted. Will be a throw for the Cardinals. Christopher Sanchez, or sorry, Pascual checks it down, but it goes out of bounds. Another throw for the Cardinals.
It looks like we're going to have one of the starters come back in for Lincoln Northwest here in the next throw-in. Might be the two people that went out might be coming back in. So again, with that high press, all that running, they might be running into quick shifts to make substitutions and then come back in.
Osvin takes a shot and gets deflected off a player.
Got blocked there by the face of number 19. Nope. Number 15.
He takes a throw in.
It'll be a corner kick here for the Cardinals.
Corner kick awarded for the Cardinals.
And again, just like the game from last night, we're getting possession of the ball. We're staying on their half, attacking, and not allowing them to attack us.
Carlos gains possession of the ball. Carlos still driving with the ball forward.
Gets pushed, and that'll be a penalty kick.
Penalty kick.
And it'll be a yellow card.
Penalty.
Maybe. Nope, no yellow card. I think he's going to talk with the sideline judge to see if he saw the same thing the ref saw.
All right, so we'll have a penalty.
And I think they agree, so it was just a push.
We'll have our first penalty kick. Who's taking it?
Oswin, number 6, Oswin. Garcia Velasquez will take the kick.
And we're going to have to stay quiet for this one.
No, he put the ball down confidently.
Always a good sign here.
He didn't take a long wind up here, a long run. It's a short run.
Goal! Osvin Garcia cashes it in.
Well, the goalie did what goalies are told to do, which is, pick a side and dive. At this age, it's a little harder at this age to look at body language and wait until the last minute, so they're just told to pick a side and dive, and he did that, and Osvin just went down the middle.
Yeah.
And we had a substitution. It looks like number 9, Samuel Garban, is coming in back into the game.
Yeah, and penalty kicks are really just, even at this level, it's like just a huge guessing game. Just pick a side, and if it's there, it's there. And if it's not,
it's also a mentally a big thing for the kicker mostly. So Kenson with the long kick here. Number 9 tries to clear it. He's not able to, but then number 1, Giovanni Dimas, saves him up and serves the ball forward.
Giovanni Dimas passes it back.
And now Lincoln Northwest connecting some passes, moving the ball around, getting into the attacking zone. Gael comes back, kicks the ball off of the attacking player for Lincoln Northwest, and it'll be a goal kick. And we'll have the first substitution for Crete. Number 24, Oscar Lucas is coming onto the field, the freshman. Gonna give number 7, Carlos Alvarez Flores, a little break.
Is that the brother of one of our former players?
Yep. We'll see here. And Lincoln Northwest still not able to clear it. O's been fighting for it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Crete. Number 21, Gaspar Lopez Lucas, taking it quickly. Pascual using his body well to get the ball. The ball goes too far for him, though.
Throwing for the Falcons, number 15. Someone missed.
And we'll have another substitution for the Falcons here. Number 2, Mark Bogman is coming in.
For number 8, Jared Waller.
We'll see how Lincoln Northwest reacted. They've been more on the attack, connecting more passes and trying to create a little more danger on the defensive side for the Cardinals.
Throw in taken by Owen Heath from Cardinals.
That was
deflects off
to me that went off of Oswin. It should have been to me a throw in for Lincoln Northwest. Instead it'll be a Cardinal throw. Owen Heath with the ball.
He takes a throw in. Oswin try to get past.
There'll be another corner kick for the Cardinals.
Corner kick for the Cardinals.
Corner to be taken by Enzo.
Number 11, Enzo Giron Padilla.
And shot is taken. Just goes over.
And I think they called a foul in the box or something on, I think, on Owen Heath. So even the shot will count.
Number 9.
Again, accidental contact, but he did take the player down. Lincoln Northwest was trying to play the ball back to come out playing from the back.
Ball just rolls into the keeper's hand. Jax Haggy. Heath with possession of the ball. Sends it along to Pascual. Pascual got a touch on it with the top of his head.
It's too high for him.
Yeah.
We'll get a substitution now with this throw-in for the Lincoln Northwest Falcons.
Still no substitution for the Cardinals.
Well, we've had one, Oscar.
Oh yeah, Oscar, yeah.
Into the game for the Falcons, number 5, Stephen Freedy.
So number 5, Stephen Freed comes in for the Falcons. Be another throw-in. Ball went off of Enzo's foot.
Throw into the Falcons.
Gael.
That'll be a free kick for the Cardinals.
Free kick awarded to the Cardinals.
Free kick for the Cardinals, taken by Owen Heath.
I hope Carlos Alvarez is okay, because he's one of those players that you don't take out for this long of time, especially this early on.
Yeah, hopefully everything's all good.
He did get knocked down over here on that foul, which I don't know if that's part of the problem.
Is he coming back in?
No, I think Oscar Ortiz is coming
Oscar
in.
Ortiz is coming in.
Number 12. Bowen. Can't really afford more injuries, especially to key players like that.
Yeah, absolutely. We already have Diego out, and then we don't want to afford losing Carlos.
I think I see him just sitting on the bench, so at least he's not with the trainer or he doesn't have ice or anything, so that's a good sign at least.
Yeah, good sign.
And so we get that substitution in. Number 12, Oscar Ortiz comes in, and then number 20, Pascual Ramos Lopez is going to take a little break.
Number 12, Oscar Ortiz. Into the game for the Falcons, number 29, Daniel Dimas.
And we got a substitution also for the Falcons, number 29, Daniel Kibilisco.
Ball goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for Crete, or for the Falcons.
The Cardinals recover the ball.
Enzo with possession.
Foul. And it'll be a yellow card. I don't know. That didn't seem like it warranted a yellow card, but it could have been a thing where this is the second or third foul that number 10 has committed for the Falcons. Zinedine Apco Idriso.
10, Zinedine Apco Idriso.
So it might have been an accumulation of fouls that the ref decided that it warranted a yellow card. He seems to be one of their better players too in the midfield. So I'd imagine that he'll come back in shortly. Emmanuel tries to go with the direct shot. That's way too far for a shot on goal.
Ball gets cleared.
Little miscommunication there. Christopher plays the ball back to Kenson, controls it, gets it back again to Emmanuel to the side. Emmanuel dribbles past the player and then tries to leave it with Enzo, leaves it short and then gets fouled again, and it'll be another direct kick. And the ref is saying, I think it might be a issue with the clock.
Yeah, it was the Falcons, number 23, Carrara Wiley, or Whaley.
I think I know why.
Yeah, issues with the clock. So, are we 1948?
Again.
1914.
1914.
Clock is fixing our side now. Ball will go out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Cardinals.
And yeah, number 10 for the Falcons is ready to come in.
And Carlos is also lining up to come back in.
That's good to see. Hasn't been more attempts on goal. Last night we got spoiled with all the attempts on goal that we had. I think we ended up the night with 25 shots or something along those lines.
A little more than 25. It was 26, 27. Just slightly more.
Well, I think the scoreboards were higher than what we had.
Makes sense.
Now Northwest is driving, trying to get across, but Gaspar is able to slide and get the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in, and now we'll get the substitutions for the Cardinals. Number 7, Carlos Alvarez Flores is coming in, and then for the Falcons, number 10, Zinedine Apco Idriso coming in.
Look at the sky shot. See that?
That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
A very artistic shot.
Beautiful night.
Again, it's another beautiful night. It's a little warmer than the other night, but it's not too windy, it's not raining.
Absolutely, and also the main reason this game got moved to Tuesday was due to the weather.
And here's the first shot for the Falcons. Number 3 took a long-range shot, Trey Valderas, and it was an easy save for Kenson Spence.
Osman Garcia going for the race on that one. Ball will out of bounds, will be a throw for the Cardinals.
Throw it to Crete.
What is it?
But I was saying the reason the game got moved to today rather than the original date tomorrow was because of weather issues.
Yeah, the possibility of rain and storms tomorrow. Oh, here goes across. Keeper is able to get to it easily. Northwest not able to get control of the ball in the attacking half here. Christopher just clears the ball.
Goes into the stand for a home run. Almost hit one of the fans.
So it'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. We'll get a substitution again, number 9, Samuel Corbun for the Lincoln Northwest Falcons is coming in. It'll be a goal kick. It was deflected off of the attacking player for Lincoln Northwest. Got 15 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. Cardinals still leading 1-0 against the Lincoln Northwest Falcons.
That goal was scored in a penalty kick from cashed in by Jose Garcia Velasquez.
Lincoln Northwest trying to get some attacking stats going here. And Crete is right there pressing the ball, not allowing him to get there, but ball went out of bounds and it'll be a throw-in for the Cardinals.
Heath with possession. Taking a long two.
Unfortunately, Oswin was out of bounds. Did he touch it? Yep.
Out of bounds, offsides?
Or offside. If he would have left the ball and let Oscar go for the ball, then we wouldn't have been offsides. But he was 2 steps in front. Crete is just sitting back in their own half, just waiting to get possession of the ball again and then start the counter. Ball goes way out of bounds. Went over the fence. That ball is lost. Now we had a substitution for Lincoln Northwest, number 7. Eddie Garica coming in. Oh, it is Garcia. I just heard the announcer do it too. It'll be a corner kick for the Falcons, the second corner kick. This isn't as action-filled as last night's game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Creech has been managing the game.
And I think with that high pressure, high defensive pressure that Lincoln Northwest has been putting on the Cardinals early on, kind of disrupted the rhythm a little bit. We'll see if we can clear this ball here. Should be Kenson ball. Enzo's able to clear it. Northwest retains possession of the ball. Ball goes out of bounds and it'll be another throw-in. A throw-in here for the Lincoln Falcons. A nice bit of skill there from number 10, Zinedine Apco Idrisio. Enzo trying to clear the ball. Not able to do so, but with the help of Carlos. And he's offside by 1 step. He is offside. He was half a yard in front of midfield.
Wow.
Yep. If Oswin would have been at midfield, right at the 50-yard line, it would not have been offside. But because he was half a yard or 1 yard in.
The offsides rule is a big killer. It still makes the game fair. Gael with possession. Gael to Owen. Heath gets intercepted by number 1, Giovanni. Then number 4 to number 10, Zenedine. Emmanuel steps in front and sends it long. Osvin Garcia. And just goes out of bounds. Still stays in bounds, sorry. And we'll finally go out of bounds. Will be a throw in for Northwest. We'll call the throw in for the Cardinals.
And one of the coaches, I think, for Lincoln Northwest got a yellow card. I'm not sure if it was something they said.
Yeah, we had the camera zoomed in on them when it happened. They were basically complaining about that. The call was a throw for the Cardinals.
Oh, okay. Lincoln Northwest defender did a good job there using his body to shield the ball and let it go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Goal kick for the Falcons.
Got 10 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Valdez sends it forward to Gael. Gael picks it up. Owen Heath with possession. Now to Enzo. Drops it off to Oscar. Oscar Ortiz to Osvin. Osvin
with the cross, but the goalie's able to get it. Nobody else in there. Ooh, one of the Northwest defenders tripped over the tarp there trying to get the ball. Good thing he didn't look like he injured himself, so that's good.
Yeah, no, just saw the coach come out also laughing a little bit.
They called Carlos for the shirt pull a little bit there on the front. They were both fighting for the ball. It was a 50-50 ball. But I think Carlos was holding him a little bit, using his hand.
Number 10 taking the free kick, Zenedine.
Goes short with the kick. And they try to get the ball in, and Emmanuel is able to get it out for a throw-in. I think I'm going to have some caffeine at halftime. This is kind of a slow building game. Be a throw-in here for the Cardinals.
Well, even at halftime, the Cardinals will.
Cardinals
are hope to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what he called. Did he call a handball or a foul? So they'll go on the whistle and it'll be a direct free kick. So Kenson needs to be ready for this. He needs to set up the wall. Looks like he only has 2 players. I would have 3 players on the wall. Although it's a right-footed player, so yeah, more than likely it was going to be a cross. Ball went off of the end line, and it'll be a goal kick. That's one of those where the soccer IQ kind of comes in. You as a keeper see that it's a right-footed kicker from that angle. He doesn't really have a good shooting angle. And so then you're looking at more of a cross.
Osvin to Oscar. And
he was not able to get to it. That was a good ball, though. A good ball going in between 2 of the Northwest defenders, and it'll be a throw-in, I think, for the Cardinals.
taking the corner kick.
Yep, so it'll be a throw in for Enzo here.
So depending on how
It hit the inside of the flag and then it went out.
like depending on how this game goes and how the other games go around Class B, whoever wins this one will play in the district finals Saturday.
Well, we'll be there, but we just don't know who.
Yeah.
And we won't know until that was a good slide tackle there. But we won't know for sure until
this game is done, and then of course the other ones.
Until after, I believe May 1st will be a lot of teams. Oh. They called a foul on number 10, Zinedine Abko Idrisio, for using his hands too much for pushing. I think it'll be a free kick, I think. Yep. And on here, might want to have maybe Enzo take it and try to hit somebody's head there in the box.
Heath. And the goal, it's saved in time from the defender. The other shot taken in. Wide left, 2 left for that. Wow.
That was a couple of errors
you
there.
You see that defender, number 4, was a Crew Vong Chan with the beautiful save in front. That
was an error, I think, by the keeper first.
Yeah.
But then we got 2 chances at it, not able to convert. Which is unfortunate. 5 minutes to go, only up 1-0. And every time that Lincoln Northwest attacks, they start to seem a little more and more dangerous each time that they move up into our attacking zone.
5 minutes remain in the first half.
Ball went out of bounds, and it'll be a nope. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons.
Alvarez, Carlos to Enzo. Enzo sent it forward to Ozvin. Ozvin off. Ozvin wasn't able to get there in time, as was it number 1, Giovanni Dimas.
Well, he thought that he was going to be able to cut inside of the defender instead of going outside to get the ball.
Well, just not number 1, it was number 3, Che Valderas, who got in front of it.
Which, as a striker, you got to assume that the defender is going to make a mistake and go for that ball.
4 minutes remaining. The Cardinals in attacking territory. Heath gains possession of the ball.
It took too long to get that ball across. Northwest is just happy to clear it. And if Emmanuel can keep it in.
He does so. Sends it long.
Nope, he's trying to get, I think, who's playing on that side? Is that Elias on that side? It was a good idea, just the ball didn't get there. Now he could have dropped it into the middle. Now we're off to the races here.
And number 4 down there.
Crete's able to clear the ball, but got 3 minutes left, and it'll be a throw-in in the attacking zone here in the final third for Lincoln Northwest.
Throwing for the Falcons, headed by Owen Heath.
But he's not able to get it out. Lincoln Northwest with the ball. Finally, Gael is able to get control of it. Out to Elias. Elias is unable to dribble past one of the defenders, but earns a throw-in for the Cardinals. Number 10 there beat Gael to the ball. And now we have a throw-in for the Falcons again.
Throw and taken by the Falcons. He's going to get free. And it gets
number 7 there for the Falcons kind of slipped in the box.
ball goes out of bounds. Will be a thrower for the Cardinals.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remain in that.
Shot taken in.
That was not pretty by Kenson there. That shot, he kind of started diving too soon. I don't know if he was tripping when he was running, but that should have been an easy save. But it was going out of bounds, so that's good.
Absolutely. Enzo
Nice
to Carlos.
ball there.
Carlos made possession.
Through ball.
Ball to Oscar. Oscar.
And he takes him down. That'll be a foul.
With a little over a minute remaining. So the first minute of the sub-district finals are.
Gael with possession there in the midfield, looking for somebody. Gets it to Owen on the near side. Let's see if the Cardinals can get another goal here.
Osvin. Ball gets to Enzo. And it's dispossessed. Christopher Sanchez regains possession, gives it to Owen Heath. 30 seconds remaining, and number 7.
That was all effort by number 7, and Owen just took too long. Yeah, Owen just took way too long with the ball to get it across. It was a clean ball. It was
17 seconds remaining in the first half. He takes the throw in long. We have Oscar there fighting for the ball, and
and he called a foul on Oscar.
Yep, that will conclude the first half of the sub-district finals between the Crete Cardinals and the Lincoln Northwest Falcons. The Cardinals converted a goal on a penalty kick. Osvin Garcia got that goal. We will take a short break here, going to halftime. We will see you in 10 minutes.
If you look at the back of your program, you can see the PowerPoints as they were and the point leaders in Class B as of this morning. Of course, games are being played all across the state of Nebraska today, so be sure to check NSAAhome.org to make sure you have the most up-to-date point totals after these games are calculated in. You can do that tomorrow.
All right, we are back for the second half of this Sterling soccer match between the Crete Cardinals and the Lincoln Northwest. on this beautiful Tuesday night of the last day of April. What else is better than watching the Sub-District Finals here at Papik Field in Crete, Nebraska. The Cardinals up by 1-0 and the Falcons trailing. The first goal in the 14th minute by a penalty kick. Osvin Garcia Velasquez cashes it in. So now we greet you in the second half. Let's see what adjustments, what things were fixed here by the coaches. Both teams playing aggressively. Falcon defenders keeping up with the Cardinal pace. "40 minutes remain. Just a little wait here. The referee comes for the ball. Kicking it off is Osvin Garcia Velasquez from the Cardinals. Has one goal on the night. And that's the whistle for the second half. We start with the start whistle. Cardinals wearing black, the Falcons wearing white.
And now the Cardinals attacking from right to left, and the Falcons from left to right.
Out of bounds, throw in awarded to the Falcons.
Number 5, Stephen Fred takes the throw in for the Falcons. Finds Christopher, which sends it out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Falcons. Number 5 taking the throw in, Stephen Fred, and the Falcons are in attacking zone. Number 14 with possession sends it to the middle. And number 1 with the shot. High shot though. Number 1, Giovanni Dimas took the shot.
Well, Lincoln Northwest started here on the attack and is starting to show a little more danger now.
And you said earlier too, Jorge, that once the Cardinals start attacking more, I mean, it just seems that the Falcons keep ramping up the intensity after.
Well, at halftime, Osman with the ball. He's not able to get control of it. And Lincoln Northwest player just kicks it out of bounds. Looks like we had we had some substitutions here for the second half. I see number 17, Danny Lopez Loarca, playing in the midfield there.
Who's that for? Is that for Carlos?
Nope.
Oh, no, Carlos is here, yeah.
So what they did, it looks like they moved Carlos to the wing to see if he can maybe play a little more on the attack on the wing, kind of like Alfredo Herrera does when he plays, to take on players on the wing and then try to get inside to take those shots.
We have Elias to Oscar to Lucas. Lucas couldn't get to it. Will be a throw in for the for the Cardinals.
And so they took out Oscar Ortiz, who was playing on the wing, and they put Danny in, but they moved Danny into the midfield where Carlos was playing, and Carlos went where Oscar Ortiz was playing.
Throw for the Cardinals.
Carlos able to take it into the end line, get across, and Oscar is not. It gets a little behind Oscar there. Otherwise, he had an open goal.
Yeah, would have been a clean goal. Falcons with possession of the ball. Elias Raimundo looking to fight for it. Owen Heath remains possession.
The Cardinals still working on getting possession there on the attacking side. They've been able to do it once here in the second half. We'll get a couple of substitutions here. First for the Cardinals, number 16, Baltasar Adame Vasquez coming in. And then for the Falcons,
14.
Number 16.
Into the game for Crete,
Evan Lucas.
Adame Vasquez. In for Lincoln Northwest, number 16, Evan Lucas.
when I went down there at halftime to talk to the coaches, and I was expecting to hear a lot of yelling, and everybody was calm, and the message from the coaches to the players was, hey, have some fun out there. It looks like you're not having a lot of fun. And he challenged them just to play and just have fun, enjoy the moment with each other. So we'll see if that message.
We have Baltasar Adame looking for the shot there, couldn't. Emmanuel Chanchavac picks it up. Gaspar back to Emmanuel, keeping it inbounds to Oscar Lucas and gets dispossessed. Number 14 to number 5. Now 10, Zinedine gets intercepted by Gaspar, and keeper comes out.
Was not able to get there quick enough, but that was a good try. Yeah, I told the coaches how last night was just a lot of fun commentating up here, and tonight it hasn't been.
Emilio. He got the ball and kicked it up.
That one of the fans just got a little overexcited there.
One of the students thought he's going to retrieve it.
A little push there on Carlos, but he's able to get the ball, and then he gets kneed. That was hard. That even hurt me up here.
Soccer is an extremely physical game as well.
So it looks like Emmanuel is going to get the ball there. Hopefully, that's a 45-yard shot, so hopefully he's not trying to get it on frame, but maybe he will.
Emmanuel.
Nope, he just goes over to try and get it.
Gaspar gains possession, loses possession to Zinedine. And goes out of bounds, will be a throw for the Falcons.
Long throw here. Emmanuel's able to get a header on it. And then Carlos gets it to Enzo.
Carlos now off to the races against number 5, Carlos Alvarez.
That's a foul in the box.
Foul, another
penalty.
foul.
It should be a yellow card.
Another foul in the box.
Does he have a yellow card already? That should be a yellow card.
No yellow card yet. Or will there be one?
I believe number 9.
I know number 10.
Number 10. Number 10 is the one that has a yellow card, yep.
So another penalty kick will be taken by Ozvin. In the 14 minute he scored his first one. Will he get his second one?
So now this is where psychologically you've already kicked it once. You kicked it down the middle. And you know that the keeper dove to his right. Are you going to go to his right or to his left?
Ozvin Garcia. Go! Goal! His second of the night in the 48th minute of the match. Cardinals up 2-0, both by penalty kicks. Big mistakes here by the Falcons in the box.
And he went the same way where the keeper dove in the first attempt. He buried it. He just put it a little, past his fingertips. But the goalkeeper guessed it. And again, that's where I said it becomes a little bit of a psychological game as to
the replay here.
Where you kick it.
Yep.
It was a well-taken penalty kick. That's usually where you want it.
We have 16 Baltasar to Elias. Elias.
To the end line.
Keep the ball in bounds, and
it'll be a throw in for the Cardinals still. It was deflected off of the defender.
Throw in to the
another sky shot from our.
That's a wasted opportunity with Owen's throwing ability. It should have been almost like a corner there for the Cardinals. Instead, it just gets thrown in and goes out of bounds at the end line. It'll be a goal kick. number 9, Samuel Garbin, to take the goal kick.
Number 14 couldn't get it in. Ernesto Garcia. And now Osvin Garcia with possession.
A little bit of skill there to get the ball to Carlos. Carlos is not able to get the ball, and there's a little bit of pushing there by number 5, being a little physical, a little, I want to say bad sport, but, and now Carlos goes for it. I think it's just a lot of physicality here now for the Falcons as they try to get back into the game one way or another. And maybe winning the physical battle is the way that they're going to try to go about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Substitution now for the Falcons, number 12, Darian Smith.
Throw taken by the Falcons. Owen Heath gains possession, gives it to Elias. Elias with possession, gives it to Baltasar. Baltasar.
And then we can go further again to Carlos. He tries to thread the needle there. Little miscommunication between the defender, number 5, Stephen Freddy, and the goalkeeper, number 1, Giovanni Dimas. Nope, that's not it, right?
Which one?
They do have. Yeah, their keeper is number 1, and they have a number 1 player. Owen with the header in. Looked like it bounced off of a defender. Yep, it should be a corner kick. Yep. And some of the players for Lincoln Northwest arguing the call with the referee, but it was right. Owen did head the ball, but his header went off of the head of another defender too. Carlos goes near side. Owen's not able to get to it, but Enzo recovers the ball.
Ball remains in bounds. Carlos
gets taken down again, and that should be a yellow card. I mean, that's a lot of calls.
Is that a yellow?
I don't know if he was gonna get. I don't know if he was gonna get a yellow card for it, but I think with the arguing with the referee, he did end up receiving that yellow card, and all of those things are only going to result in an extra yellow card for him if he keeps going.
He keeps complaining.
And I think the ref is trying to talk to him to tell him that number 15, Samuel Mesa, with the yellow card.
And that's something that shouldn't happen. He was still screaming coming into the sideline.
I think the referee understands the situation with Lincoln Northwest being down, trying to be a little more physical to get back into the game, and understanding that leaving Lincoln Northwest with 10 players down, so I think he was just giving him a break. So Enzo will take the free kick here.
30 minutes remaining in the second half. Goal kick for the Falcons.
So 29, Daniel Jibilisco taking the kick. He goes short. And then number 9 tries to drive it forward, instead clears it out of bounds. Number 9, Samuel Garbin. It'll be a throw-in for the Cardinals. Carlos takes it.
Baltasar to Enzo. Enzo to Manuel.
And now the boys look like they're starting to have a little more fun. Oh, Enzo trips over the ball.
Number 12
but
possession.
he recovers it.
Yep. Baltasar driving the ball forward. And ball gets cleared away by the Falcons. Christopher Sanchez gets the foot on it. Back to Enzo. And loses possession of the ball. Gaspar He collects the ball, gives it to Ozvin. Ozvin.
He was trying to do too much with the ball, Ozvin.
And now Carlos Alvarez has possession of the ball. Carlos Alvarez gives it up to Ozvin. Ozvin.
Again, either take the player on or pass the ball.
And ball gets out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Cardinals.
Ozvin tries to get it to outside. That was a handball there by number 9. Nobody was able to see it though.
Enzo back to Christopher.
Foul. Little push from behind from Christopher.
Be a free kick for the Falcons. Number 3 takes it. Trey Valderas. Gaspar heads it to Oscar Lucas. Lucas just couldn't.
He could have just let it run. Oscar could have just let it run and then catch up to it, but tried to stop it and lost it.
Free kick for the Falcons. Number 10 will take it. Zenadine Akpo Idruso.
He tries to go across the field here. Baltazar is able to get ahead on it. And then Owen slices the ball. Kensen's able to come out and get it.
We have Enzo. Enzo gains possession, gives it to Oscar Lucas. Emmanuel to Christopher. See, the Falcons are slowly trying to.
Well, and now it's starting to look a little more like Crete soccer.
Absolutely.
A little more of the switching the field, controlling the ball.
And the Cardinals are 2-0.
Owen here, hopefully with the long throw. Oscar's not able to get anything on it. Comes back to Owen. Tries to send it in. Northwest tries to clear it. Owen still getting a foot on it. Goes out of bounds and it'll be a throw in, and we'll have a substitution for the Lincoln Northwest Falcons. Number 8, Jared Waller.
Yep. Number 8, yep. Ball goes out of bounds.
Gets deflected, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Falcons again.
Enzo is able to get possession of the ball.
Goes all the way back to Kensen, who just clears it.
And now Alvarez. Oh. He would have got the enough control. He could have gave it to Ozvin, who was finding an open field down there.
Well, at number 9, Samuel Garbin has been doing a great job defensively, bodying people up, and with his speed, intercepting passes.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
You can see that he's winded. Like he's got his hands over his head, trying to catch some air.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And since the Cardinals are really on attacking territory, I would imagine that doing all that work just leads to exhaustion, but still is a crucial piece to the Falcons' defense.
He's by far their best defender yet. Looks like a great player. He's the type of player that you'd love to have on your team.
Yep, and he's a senior captain. One of the senior captains. So absolutely good to see that.
Ozvin almost gets that ball.
Headed down by Manuel,
and it'll be a yellow card for Ozvin. Number 5 has been egging people on, and now that's what he's doing with the fans. He's been talking a lot. He's been just not being a good sport.
Yeah, number 5. I've seen him too.
I mentioned it earlier. I didn't want
Yeah.
to call it bad sportsmanship, but that's what it was.
Now what we see there is.
And Ozbin retaliated, which usually that second person is the one that.
So what is?
I think he should give a yellow card to number 5.
Yep. You hear the crowd now. On the Crete side.
Nope.
Nope, no yellow card. But
so at the end of the day, he's just not being shown in a good light by his attitude and his sportsmanship.
yeah.
And so play resumes here. I don't expect that Ozbin will be coming back in the field. Emmanuel uses his body to cover the ball, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a...
That's not what you should do. Number 5, he did some inappropriate movement there, and good thing the cameras didn't catch that, but still you see the crowd and going at it with number 5.
Falcons here with possession of the ball in the attacking half. And now they lose possession. Baltasar with the ball, leaves it with Gaspar.
Gaspar to Carlos. Carlos finding that opening. Is he able to keep it in bounds? He does so.
Oh,
and
and that's got to be a yellow card, a red card, something. Slide tackle from behind.
That ref. No. What is the call on that one? Is that a yellow card? Yellow card indeed.
Yep.
Number 5 goes out. Steven Fred, and the crowd goes wild on that one.
Well, the good thing is that Carlos was able to get up from that and was not hurt in any way. So,
The fans are standing up for that one.
But now, the way number 5 is playing the game, it's also dangerous for us because of that retaliation that might come.
Absolutely, as the
from
tension
one of our players.
As tension starts going up and the fans start heating up as well, that's where anything could happen. Really, start becoming a vital aspect of the sport.
So, as the coaches, you want to tell your captains to talk to everybody on the field and just let them know, no retaliation, just play the game. If they talk, if they foul, whatever they do, just play the game.
Yeah, and like with rising tensions, it can be hard to do that as a player because you want to retaliate, but just let your game do the work instead of your talk. Because if you talk and things go wrong, you see what happened there with Steven. The crowd just starts hyping up, and it's not a good look for the team as well.
And so now with Carlos here on this side of the field with the right-footed kicker, he has the option to get a shot on goal, which he tries. It just goes up high. He was aiming for that far upper 90. And now the Falcons try to drive forward. Christopher tries to clear the ball. Ball goes out of bounds off of a Lincoln Northwest player, and it'll be a throw-in for the Cardinals. Doane Heath here with the long throw. And number 9 is able to get control and then tries to clear it. Only gets back to Emmanuel, who loses the ball, slides, gets the ball out.
14, Ernesto Garcia. And the ball goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Falcons. Number 8, take it, Jared Waller.
And he's going to leave it to number 29, Daniel Gibilisco. Another long throw here.
Throw-in.
Falcons try to get a shot. Gets blocked by the Cardinals. And now with another attempt, goes wide right.
Goal kick for the Cardinals.
Goal kick
for the Cardinals.
I'm not sure the ref was talking to the defenders there, Christopher and Emmanuel. I'm not sure what he was telling them.
What goes up? Carlos Alvarez, and the foul is called.
That was not a foul.
Not a foul?
No, it shouldn't have been a foul, but I think he's going to start calling it a lot closer now to try to keep the game under control.
Yeah.
That's a foul by and Carlos, and he's going to get a yellow card. He did pull him back.
Another yellow card, yeah.
And because he's trying to keep control of the game now, he's going to start pulling out more and more yellow cards.
Yeah.
Again, now
right.
Carlos is a player you're not going to see back on the field.
We got Carlos with the yellow card. Olesvin got to see it with the yellow card. It's too tight of a game with 20 minutes remaining. The tensions are obviously high now.
And again, with the 2-0 lead, one of the hardest leads to maintain.
So 25, Gael Lopez comes in for Carlos.
Number 9 trying to send the ball forward, ends up being a semi-shot there, goes way wide. It'll be a goal kick.
So far, Jorge, I mean, the sub-district finals, the second half has been really intense between the two. It's been pretty heated so far. But the Cardinals still have the lead 2-0, the Falcons trailing. Multiple yellow cards handed out for one for the Falcons here, right? And then one earlier in the first half. Then 2 for Crete in the second half. So 4 yellow cards in total in the game.
And I don't see the coach trying to get number 5 back into the game here either for the Falcons.
Cardinals take the throw in. Emmanuel Tranchavac. Baltazar fighting for that ball and gets it out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Falcons, Daniel Gibilisco.
And now subbing in number 7, Eddie Garcia. Eddie has a yellow card as well.
Does he?
Yep. He's the one that got a yellow card for arguing with...
oh, yeah. So it's 3 yellow cards for the Falcons, so 5 yellow cards in total. Oscar. Now Elias to Oscar. Oscar has the open shot. Goal! Oscar Ortiz finally nails one in. After trying and trying for games, he finally gets one in for the Cardinals, getting up 3-0. Wide open one-on-one with the keeper with a nice assist from Elias Raimundo.
And now we'll have number 23 coming in for the Cardinals. Number 23, Lester Barrientos Reyes.
See the replay here, a beautiful goal by Oscar. A player who's gone one-on-one multiple times with the keepers. He finally gets one in. Definitely special for him after failing multiple times. That feeling is bittersweet.
Yeah, he did have a lot of chances last game. And he's had a lot of games where he has had chances but has not been able to convert as much. Ball here gets covered. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals.
Goal kick awarded to Crete.
So 18 minutes left in the second half in this district final between Crete Cardinals and the Lincoln Northwest Falcons. Cardinals up 3-0. Oscar with the ball. Sends it to Lester.
Gael with possession, steps back, puts the brakes on it, and just chips off the ball. It's unfortunate.
And so we have 3 freshmen there in attack.
Gaspar now gains possession of the ball, gives it to Oscar Lucas. Lucas sends it forward. Nobody there, and we'll go back to the Crete's defenders.
If they could have scored on that one, that would have been pretty. It was passes between Lester Barrientos and Oscar Lucas, and then Gael, 3 freshmen.
I mean, Gael was handling that pretty well until that trip up, which is always great to see too. I mean, just being a freshman and having that control.
Falcons trying to clear the ball. Oscar tries to get the ball there, but gets cleared again. Now we're just playing back and forth here. Gaspar. Number 12, Darian Smith, fighting for the ball. Zidane gets it, but then Oscar gets in the way. Enzo driving
the ball
forward.
And gets dispossessed.
He got obstructed there. That should have been a foul, but no call. Now we'll have a substitution here next for the Falcons. Looks like we're going to have a goalkeeper substitution. Emmanuel gets it to Baltazar, who slices the ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons, and now we'll have that substitution at goal.
Daniel Jimelisco takes the throw-in. We'll take the throw-in. And
Jack Hagee for Lincoln Northwest.
oh, Jack Hagee comes in for.
So the other one was probably
Xavier Schwartz, maybe.
Yep.
So both juniors.
Both wearing number 1,
Yeah.
which makes it a little complicated when you're looking at the names and trying to find out which
Yeah,
one is
because
which.
you have another number 1.
You have an actual field player that's a number 1 as well. But on our roster, they're listed. The goalies are listed as 00 and 0.
And Garcia gets dispossessed by Emmanuel Chachabak. Emmanuel Chachabak driving the ball forward, still with possession of the ball, and gets dispossessed. Gaspar comes in front, drops it off to Gael. Gael to Christopher. Christopher to Heath. And now Heath, for that long pass, gets intercepted. But the Cardinals still pick up possession.
I still don't see number 5 for the Lincoln Northwest team back in yet. I don't know if that's a coach's decision or...
Could be too, but yeah. So Carlos and Osvin will look to sit the rest of the game.
Yes. Coach will not risk them to get another yellow card and then get a suspension for the district final.
Absolutely, yep. That's a smart coaching move too. Even with the circumstances right now, the heat of the match, everything. So.
And also risking leaving the team in this game with 10 or 9 players.
Can't put the team in more jeopardy since we also have more players out. One with an injury too. Gael fighting for the ball, is able to get the ball, gives it off to Gaspar. Gaspar back. Couldn't get the pass to Gael.
I think he was hoping Oscar was going to make that run inside.
The ball in open territory. Oscar Lucas and couldn't get enough control.
He prevented them from clearing the ball, and so now it'll be just a goal kick for the Falcons, and we'll get 2 substitutions here. Number 4
for the Falcons, yep. Crew Vong.
And number 24, Cole Emmy.
Vong Chan, yeah.
Emmy.
I was lucky there that Emmanuel was able to get a body on that ball.
Well, 13 minutes remain on this match. Cardinals up 3-0.
Throw it for the Falcons.
So now with this throw in here in the attacking half, Gaspar saves the ball, tries to clear it, but only to midfield.
Daniel Liblisco. Ball gets to Enzo.
And now he can send
And a big mistake, Lester Barrientos.
Oh,
Gets dispossessed. Baltasar back to Enzo.
and now he can bring it out this way.
Gael.
And he can send Gaspar, who can
Gaspar.
give it to Oscar.
Oscar.
And now Oscar can come back or go to the... Nope. He called the ball went out on the end line, so it'll be a goal kick.
To the Falcons.
And now we got substitutions here. Oscar Ortiz, number 12, comes back into the game for Lester Barrientos Vicente. Or I'm sorry, Lester Barrientos Reyes. And then the other substitution is going to be for the Falcons, number 3, Trey Valderas.
Into the game for Crete is number 12, Oscar Ortiz. And then for Lincoln Northwest, number 3, Trey Valderas.
So we got a full night sky now.
I wonder if number 5 will come in for the Falcons. I saw him over there. He had his shirt off there for a little while. I don't know if he was trying to change. He was defensively he was doing a good job.
Yeah.
Number 5. It's just the extracurriculars that
And Oscar chips up there.
the turf monster got him.
Surf monster. Always comes out at night.
So it'll be a throw in here for the Cardinals. Owen Heath to take it.
Throw in for the Cardinals.
Long throw here, and it was a bad throw. He lifted up his foot.
The throw
That's,
will now be awarded to the Falcons.
Unfortunate. Nope, he had substitutions, but yep, he called them. So we have substitutions for the Falcons. Number
Into the
22,
game for Lincoln Northwest, number 22,
Diego
Muehlheisen.
Mulheisen. And number 4, no,
What's it? No. What is
Number
it?
6, Israel
Number
Ornelas.
6. Israel Ornelas. Ornelas.
Ornelas.
Ornelas.
Well, it looks like I don't see Zinedine getting ready to come on either.
Owen Heath. Forward. Down Lester. Off to the race against number 9. Number 9 uses his body. Lester gains possession to Gael. Ball gets back to the Falcons' possession.
So I don't know their squad very well, but with number 5 doing as good, number 10 doing as good, I don't see why take him out for this long period of time. I mean, I understand the score is 3-0 and there are 8 minutes left, but
And yeah,
they have nothing to lose.
they're seniors as well. So this
Well, no,
Oscar Ortiz with possession of the ball in attacking zone. And shields the ball as it goes out of bounds. Will be a throw for the
well,
Cardinals.
number 5, Stephen Freddy is a senior, but Zinedine Apco Idrisio is a sophomore. So
Yeah, he's a sophomore. Yeah. I was looking at number 9 for that one. Sorry.
And I do see, I could see him trying to put in some freshmen too, but
And is the pass there? Is the pass there?
he healed it.
For the Cardinals, you saw that goal?
Baltasar Adame Vasquez, he just kind of healed the ball back.
I hesitated on that one just because I had to see it.
So we had Elias kind of going in there trying to, I think, get a shot, but was not able to, passed it in, and then Baltasar just held the ball and then used his heel to kick it in.
Sneaky kick there.
Which
the keeper
that's a good resourceful finish, because we don't, he had 3 people around him, 3 defenders, not able to turn around and get the shot.
Smart move too. Kind of don't necessarily expect that. We also had some substitutions for the Cardinals. Number 14, William Bautista, comes in. And Dennis, number 9, Dennis Tercero, comes in for the Cardinals as well.
Also in the game for Crete is number 9, Dennis Tercero.
Nice pass there by Owen. And that was a bad pass by Baltasar. On the ground and into traffic. Still, Crete will remain with possession of the ball. Owen Heath will go for the long throw. Ball goes right to the keeper, so it'll be a long kick here.
Send up high. And
no, that was a ball for the Falcons. Yep. It went off of Gaspar Lopez Lucas.
Throw-in awarded to the Falcons.
And now we have another substitution for the Falcons.
Ryan Jasper.
Number 13, Ryan Jasper, coming into the game.
Number 22, Diego Mujala.
He came in on the previous one, didn't he?
Yeah, he came in. I was just talking about the throw-in on that one. Just couldn't pronounce his last name. Didn't want to butcher either.
A shot there by number 14. Ernesto Garcia goes up high.
Goal kick awarded.
So a little.
To the Cardinals.
Forgot to start the timer here. A little over 5 minutes remaining on the clock. 4 goals scored by the Cardinals. 2 of them by penalties. First goal by Osvin Garcia. One in the first in the 14th minute. The second in the 47th minute of the game, and then a goal by Oscar Ortiz and a goal by Baltasar Adame.
5 minutes.
So now we should see maybe some of the defenders being subbed out too.
Gaspar sends it long and will only go out of bounds. Will be a goal kick for Falcons. Jack Hagee.
I'd imagine wanting to start getting maybe Emmanuel and Owen Heath out to let him rest.
Of Dennis Tercero. Couldn't get the touch on that one. Now is able to. Gets possession and loses possession. We'll go back to Owen Heath. Emmanuel.
I think the coach for the Lincoln Northwest team too just went ahead and put in a lot of their substitutes just to try and get them game experience for next season.
Emmanuel to Gaspar. Gaspar with possession gives it to Christopher. Christopher to Emmanuel. Gives it to Gael.
hoping here that we can keep another clean sheet.
Oscar Ortiz looking for that opening. Oscar Ortiz just couldn't get possession of that one. Still remains Falcons ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Cardinals. Gaspar takes the throw into Dennis. Gives to Gaspar in.
So if we can keep this scoreline, it'll make it the 10th clean sheet.
10th clean sheet, absolutely.
Nope. So now we got number 7 and number 5. Number 7, Eddie Garcia, and number 5, Stephen Fred. And number 5, or number...
Was it number 5?
Yep. He switched. I think they switched him to play forward now. Number 7 and number 5 are now playing forward.
Oh, yeah. So with 2 minutes remaining on the clock, the Cardinals up 4-0. This game has been on the second half heated and very action-packed.
Oh, just a little behind.
William Bautista with possession of the ball is able to maintain control and just goes out of bounds. But continuing on, the Falcons had, 4 yellow cards on them, 1 on the coach. There was 1 on number 10, Zinedine, number 5, Stephen Fred, and what was the other one?
Number 7.
Number 7, number 7, Eddie Garcia. And the Cardinals, 2 yellow cards, one with Carlos Alvarez and the other one with Osvin Garcia, leaving them out for the game to not impose more risk on suspension.
Offside on Baltazar.
So 1 minute remaining now. Well, close to a minute remaining. The Cardinals got, was it 2 goals in the first half?
1 minute remaining in contact.
Or was it? Yeah, it was 2 goals in the first half. 1 goal in the first half by Osvin by a penalty kick. The second one was another penalty kick by Osvin. The third one was won by Oscar Ortiz, and the fourth one was by Baltasar Adame. 40 seconds remaining. So the Cardinals will go on to play Districts 2, which has yet to be discovered, has to be known.
We will probably find out on Thursday.
After all the Class B games get finished. The game was originally scheduled for Wednesday, but got moved back due to possible weather issues. So we had back-to-back games, one yesterday, one today. The Cardinals beat Norris yesterday 7-0, and now we'll get the win against the Northwest Falcons 4-0. Playing it back and forth, and that will probably just be the result of the game. Christopher Sanchez to Heath. And that will be the conclusion of this game. Final score 4-0.
It wasn't as close as the scoreline suggests. It was a lot closer with a lot of those chances that the Falcons had. But still, a clean sheet, and that's always a good thing.
Like you said, 10 clean sheet of the season for the Cardinals. Really impressive. So the Crete Cardinals will advance to the district final on Saturday, who we have yet to be revealed. So this will conclude our live stream. I am Sergio Ortiz.
I'm Jorge Paredes.
Thank you for joining us. We wish you a very good night.